I knew Unique was still alive. I knew he was still alive. I knew he was coming back. I've been expecting Unique to come back since he went away. Okay? Now, I'm going to try to do this in order, okay? Because I took my notes. I just finished season 3. I'm about to start season 4. I know the series just ended. Excuse me. No spoilers, please. No spoilers, please. Okay? I am in this. I am invested. So please do not ruin this for me. Do not do that to your girl. But I got so much to say about this season. The ending, I ain't gonna lie. The ending had my mouth open. I was like, what? About a lot of things. Famous and his mama, number one, down at the police station. And Rock putting down that Detective Howard. And Kanan putting down Ronnie crazy. Ronnie was crazy. That man was crazy. I was with the baby mama, baby. He makes me very uncomfortable. He got to get up out my house. I would rather put Ronnie up in a Motel 6. Okay? And it's not like Unique can't afford it. Unique was making money. I would rather put Ronnie ass up at the hotel, the Motel 6, Motel 8, Holiday Inn, Dury Inn, the Marriott, the Fairfields, anywhere. Okay? Anywhere. And then, I mean, he didn't have to go to no halfway house. I mean, I understand that his conviction was overturned or whatever because of the dirty cop or whoever it was. But, I mean, isn't still protocol to go to a halfway house? Or is it halfway if you ain't got nowhere to stay? I don't know. I don't know that much. But, yeah, he would have had to been somewhere else. Or, honestly, more importantly, I ain't even gonna lie to you, baby mama. I would have packed up my baby and I would have went and got my own place. Or I would have went and moved in with my mama. Well, not my mama. I'm talking about your mama on the show. But I would have did one or the other. They could have been roommates for all I care, baby. I'm not staying anywhere where I'm uncomfortable, especially with my child. I'm not doing it. Your brother, no. And you know he crazy. I mean, look what he did to you, Unique. Look what he did to you. And Unique and Rock, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't expected. I mean, don't get me wrong, the sexual chemistry was there. I mean, it's always going to be there. Y'all are two good-looking people, but, I mean, I didn't expect y'all to be doing it well. Doing it well. I mean, y'all was doing it too. Listen, I ain't hating, I ain't mad, and you didn't deny it either. If you ask me, it looked like you was catching feelings for Rock. Okay? It looked like y'all was, comfortable. Real comfortable. Rock, you do a lot of things questionable to me as a mother. Putting a gun in your son's bag is definitely one of them. I mean, how selfish. I already told you last video that she was a menace. She was a menace. She's manipulative. A liar. A deceiver. Like, what? All just so you can get your son back in the house with you? Like, I feel like you could have went multiple ways to do that, huh? I mean, yeah, you bought him a car, tried to kiss his ass a little bit. He went, okay. But you had to go to an extreme, drastic measure like that. Raquel. Are we ever going to get a backstory of you? I want to see a backstory of you, Raquel. That's your real, right? It's Raquel. Yeah. I want to get a backstory from you, baby. What happened? Baby, what happened? I mean, we see how did you even get caught up in Detective Howard in the first place? Where was your parents at? Like, mom is still around. Where was she? Rock. It just leads me to believe if you the type of mother you are, your mom had to be something else. Baby, what got you to this point, Brock? What happened, mama? I mean, you gave him his first body, taught him how to bury a body, taught him how to cook a work, you planted a gun on him. Girl. You say you love him, and I get it, you put up a $500,000, but baby, sometimes the actions just don't match the words. Or maybe I just don't like how you love. I don't know if I like how you love. And then why y'all can't say I love you to each other? Does that make y'all weak or something? Is that something that y'all don't do up north? Y'all don't say I love you? I care deeply for you. Y'all love each other. You can't say I love you. Like, even Marv. You can tell Marv been wanting to say I love you, Jude. I don't know how. You can't tell your baby you love her. Like, why y'all can't say that? I honestly feel like a lot of things would be resolved if y'all tell each other y'all love each other, give a nice hug. Not the church hug, I mean a really nice one. You know what I'm saying? With a breathing in the sink. You know, one of those. A nice hug and maybe a kiss. Maybe a kiss. Y'all need to be a little loving. You know what I'm saying? Just maybe a little bit more loving, a little bit more reassuring, you know. Maybe that'll help. But, honey, darling, Rock, I don't like how you love Boo. I'm glad you let Stephanie go, baby. You would have fumbled him. You did. And, baby, the brothers was fighting. Did y'all see the brothers fighting? You know, I ain't gonna lie. That's one thing that I was always jealous of when it came to men, how they could fight. I mean, fight and throw down to the ground. I mean, go. Fuck you know, and be cool. Next week, next day, oh, that's still my bro. You know what I'm saying? We just had a little misunderstanding. I wish. You know how many girls' ass I want to whoop and still be I'm just afraid it will ruin our friendship because what girls they normally do. A lot of women can't just take it on the chin like that. You know what I'm saying? They can't take it on the chin like that. Nah, they gonna want to fight you until they win, or they'll be so embarrassed from losing the fight, because of course I would win. They would be so embarrassed from losing the fight that they just would stop being friends with me altogether. So I ain't gonna lie. I am a little jelly that boys can fight and move on like that and us girls can't, because trust me, I have a few people on my list right now currently that I would love to have a conversation with. But it's not worth it. And plus, you know, I've learned to use my words to solve my problems. You know, I'm like, I was going to say I'm kind of like Lou with it. I ain't like Lou with it. Lou, I am very disappointed in you. I'm going to get to you in a second. Because you know I've been loving me some Lou with your fine ass. But just because you a fine ass, that don't mean you ain't a dumb ass. All right? And I can't be with no stupid ass nigga. You have been making stupid decisions. And we can't be sloppy in this line of work, Lou. We cannot afford to be sloppy in this line of work. What are you thinking, honey? Are you really carrying the weight of what you're doing so hard that you are jeopardizing your freedom, your safety, your whole livelihood? Honey, please. What was his name? Stench. The one with the eye, who lost the eye. All because of him? Scrap. All because of Scrap? Scrap really hurted you like that, and you wasn't even the one that pulled the trigger. Scrap really hurt you lady. Or was it the fact that you felt like you lost everything and like one time? I get that. Trust me. I get a losing season. I get a season of famine. I get it. So Is it because you was like, you felt like, okay, we lost Scrap and we didn't have to lose Scrap. We didn't have to put him down. I lost my girl. I lost the stew. I lost my business partner. The route I thought I was going to take in life, I ain't taking that in life. Rock talking about she owned me. And then I found out she owned majority owner of the studio, nothing mine. Like, was it all of it collectively, Lou? Because it couldn't have been just Scrap, you know? Was it all of it? And it just kept building up, and to the point where you had to find comfort in alcohol. And then you had to what's the word I'm looking for? You started self-sabotaging yourself because you didn't know how to deal with that emotion, that anger, and that guilt. So going to rehab, honestly, was the best thing for you because it helped save your life. As well as talking to therapy. I am an advocate for therapy. I keep telling y'all on this channel, y'all need to go to therapy. Y'all have no idea how much people struggle with their identity, especially Black men. That life-taking attempt is real. It's really real, especially in our community. A lot of people don't want to talk about it. I had a lot of men confide in me about doing that, about removing themselves from this world, or not feeling like they know who they are and their own identity, and just being who people probably told them they need to be, or mold them to be, or created them to be. And what about the people that are gay? How they treat Black gay men, especially the femme ones. The ones you think have it all together is normally the ones that are like struggling the most. And you know what I've learned within like the last year or two? Of course, going to counseling and doing my own work on myself, and lessons I've learned in relationships. A lot of men don't want to be, or should I say, carry a lot of responsibilities of the stereotype of being a man, if that makes sense. A lot of these men nowadays don't want to be the breadwinner. They don't want the burden or the pressure of being the breadwinner. A lot of men is not emotionally available, and they don't know how to convey that. A lot of men do not want to be as masculine as their father or their grandfather or uncle told them they had to be. Don't be no woman. A lot of people don't want to be like that. A lot of men face an internal battle between their mind, their spirit, and what their culture, what is culture saying, what their family is saying, what their friends are saying. A lot of men battle like an identity crisis, shift. I don't know how to really put that in exact words, but it really does show. It really do. And it shows with Lou. Lou, like, baby, all my life people have been telling me who I'm going to be, what I'm doing, and I've been doing as I told, and maybe this is my life. Maybe this really is me. I was trying to do me. That didn't work. I see why. And you see what happens after one defeat. That's why I was like, is it a passion or is it a hobby last video? Because let me tell you something. I am a business owner. Do you know how many mistakes I have made in my business? Do you know how many things have failed in my business? Do you think that stops me from being in business? Hell no. Hell no. No. If anything, it taught me valuable lessons so I can be a better person, as well as a better business owner. And I know I can tell you one thing. I haven't made the same mistake twice. I can tell you that. See, I guess like Lou, like Rock, maybe like a lot of y'all, maybe like you too. Baby, nobody didn't show me these ropes. I had to learn a lot of things on my own. Life became my lessons. Mistakes became my lessons and my blessings. I learned the most through my fuck-ups. I have. Baby, those were the best, especially the ones that cost me the most money. Baby, that lesson was learned. Lou, you lost one studio. You lost one artist. Baby, you think you can't rebuild? You think you can't rebuild? I'm just saying. And then a lot of times people are fighting battles eternally with themselves, but they project it onto you. They project it onto you. Okay, so Juke, girl, let's talk about you, girl. Let's talk about you, Juke. Congratulations on making a group, girl. I just want to say that. And becoming a leader, okay? Because you know you that girl and you can't sing. Baby, when them girls jumped you down at the subway, I have never been jumped. I don't know nothing about that. All my fights have been one-on-one. I have never been jumped. I've never jumped nobody. I don't believe it. Karma is real. But baby, when you whooped their ass and showed up to rehearsal, let me tell you, baby, I would have clocked that girl so hard. Baby, oh my God. She wouldn't have been able to continue rehearsals. And I would have did that, first thing, or as soon as Miss Renee, I don't know her name, but she looked like a Renee. As soon as Miss Renee left, after we was done with our auditions for the day, I would have tore her ass up. We would have had matching war rooms up in this bitch. I would have tore her ass up. I would have drugged around that dance studio. But I would have, though. I would have, though. I'm not even playing with you. And you know who else played with her? The FBI. You mean to tell me you couldn't find another opportune time to pull me to side about my damn family? You do it when I'm about to sign the biggest contract of my life. After one of the biggest moments of my life at this point. And here you go. I'm special agent so-and-so. You special agent, you can kiss my ass. And now because of you and your bullshit, now I'm out the group. And I'm enlisting. Why are you enlisting? Did y'all not watch Boys in the Hood? Did he not tell y'all we ain't got no place in the army? That's what he said. I'm just saying that's what he said in the movie. I'm not enlisting. Thank y'all for y'all service. For those who have enlisted and those who have served our country, thank you. My sister have served. I'm not. You wouldn't even want me there anyway. Like, no. But that was messed up how y'all did you. I don't like that. Baby was getting a break. Why she can't get no break? Damn. She already lost her girlfriend. Now she have to lose her damn job too. Just damn it. And her mom, just damn. Why are y'all putting Juke through it? I don't like it. It's upset me and my homegirl. Why are y'all doing that to Juke? I don't like it. I do not like that. And Gerald, how could you do that to Marvin? Marvin, Marvin, it's one thing about a person talking about changing, and it's like another thing with a person actually doing it. And Marvin, boy, you is doing it. You is doing it, Marvin. Like, your actions is really matching your words or whatever. And it's no longer potential. It's like action now, whatever. And I'm like, what? And you like, And I'm like, Marvin, you have no idea, as a person who's been like kind of where you are, how good it feels. That's what it look like when you do actually do the work. See, people can give you the tools, baby, but you gotta actually do the work. You cannot hear what the person is saying, don't do the work, and expect results. That's just stupidity. Marvin is actually doing the work, and it really shows. And I'm sorry, I'm proud of Marvin and his progress. People are not defined by their mistakes. I am so proud of Marvin and his progress. I mean, it's phenomenal. He was a damn good friend to Gerald. A damn good friend to Gerald. How he saved his daughters from that car from freezing to death. How he was holding him accountable for his actions. Something like, hey, bro, you fucking up, bro. You fucking up. And I'm your friend. I'm telling you this because I care for you. I love you. I care for you. But they're going to take your kids. Your kids are important. Like, and you was going to give him up to the FBI. And then your daughter passed. And then you lost the other one to foster care. Family didn't even want her because of what you did, which is fucked up, putting it on the kid. And then you end up removing yourself from the guilt. I'm not even gonna put it on Marvin. I'm not. Marvin told you the truth about you, and it was uncomfortable. But Marvin been telling you that same truth. He was just doing it a little bit nicer, a little bit gentler. You didn't really feel it then. I don't know, man. I'm just better at my mind. My girls are important. Couldn't imagine them going. I cannot imagine. It did not stop you from getting high. Because again, like you said, you needed some time to yourself. Yeah, baby drowned. And wasn't the other daughter older? You couldn't even have the older daughter watch the younger daughter. Like, that didn't even make sense to me either. You couldn't say, hey, Haley, go watch your sister. I'll be out in a moment. None of that. I would say rest in peace, Gerald, but rest in peace, Gerald. I'm kind of feeling different about it, but rest in peace, Gerald. First of all, can we talk about snaps, crackle, and pop, baby? Can we talk about snaps, crackle, and pop? First of all, Pop, she got some stuff that, baby, she got some sayings that I've never said before. Okay, I like that. She's smooth with it. She's smooth with it. And I like how Snaps don't get jelly. How he know it's just talk. He's so secure in himself. You know what I want? And what I'm claiming in my life, I want a man so secure in his identity that he is not threatened by pops like me. Don't try to tune down my personality. Don't threaten his masculinity. None of that, because he's so secure in who he is and what he brings to the table. He doesn't mind that, my energy is so radiant and I'm so effervescent and vivacious, and people always want it, people always come close to the light, darling. So I don't want him to get threatened by that. If anything, I want him to be braggadocious on it, darling. I'm just saying. I want him to be like, yeah, that's my girl. Yeah, I never leave home without her. Yeah. Best asset in my life. Yeah, she helped me close the deal. Yeah, she brought the deal to the table. You know what I'm saying? I want Audi. I can't look at, you know what I'm saying? Audi. Yes. Just saying. But anyway, and the coordination, let me tell you something. I am very high on the coordination. Where's my water cup? I don't know where it went. I am very high on the coordination, honey. Let me tell you something. One thing me and my partner gonna do is dress down to the ground, and we gonna look like we are one. We are in unison. You gonna know that we are with each other, baby. I love, Pop said it best, and Boomerang, you gotta coordinate. Baby, you gotta do that. You gotta do that, baby. This is a package. This is a package. And I am with them, baby. You ain't gonna mess with my 401k. Baby, not the 401k. That's why I draw the line. We ain't dipping up in it. I'm gonna need my return. I'm gonna need my return plus a vig, like the fish man said. I'm gonna need it. And I'm gonna need my money on time. I'm gonna need it on time. I thought Marvin still going to the funeral, even though Gabriel turned out to be a fuck nigga, was very honorable and respectable and big of him. A lot of y'all weak niggas couldn't do that. I thought that was very big of Marvin. I love that. That was respectable because two things can exist at one time. I told y'all last video, I would never do that. Half y'all can't even do fucking time. Half of you pussies can't even do time. So don't tell me what you will and will not do if FBI telling you that you're going to be looking at time and you about to lose everything. You going to cave in like a little bitch too. More than likely. More than likely. So you sitting here, don't be getting mad and judging Gerald over something you would probably do in real life. This is a show. You would probably do this in real life. But yeah, that was big of Marvin. That was big of Marvin. Now, let's get to Famous and his stupid ass mother. Let me tell you something. You said that your son came home and he said, I forgot what you said he said. Something about he made some mistakes or he did some bad things. I think that's what you said. I did some bad things, Mom. If he said that, with that statement alone, just one question. Why would you take the gun to the police station? ¿Por qué? Why would you do that? That did not make sense to. And again, these are parents that's claiming to love their kids. Let me tell you something. I haven't put shit out yet. But you two mothers, baby, I wouldn't have been doing none of the things y'all are doing. Why? Can I give you at least 5 things you could have did with the gun, Mariella, before you turned it in to the damn police station? You could have took the gun and you could have hid the gun. It's not like he would have known where you put it or who took it. And it's not like he would be like, Ma, you see my gun? I could have took that gun and put it in the attic or the basement. Y'all living up there. Y'all got a basement. That's the first thing you could have done. 2, I could have buried it in the backyard. Who gonna know? I'm burying it in the backyard. 3, I would have kept it for my damn self for protection. I would have put it in a Raisin Bran cereal box at the very top of the pantry, something I know the kids ain't gonna like or go in. I would did it. Let's see, I was on number 4. Let's do number 5. Number 5, I would have called somebody else in my family to come pick it up that has better use for it than I or my son do. Hell, I got another one, number 6. I would have tossed that motherfucker in the bayou. It's gone. Number 7, let's see if it snap, crackles, and pop in the fireplace. I don't know, but I'm willing to find out. Let's see what happens. Let's barbecue it in the bake. Something gonna happen. It ain't gonna be able to work or something. Something. 8, I would have cemented that motherfucker up in the sidewalk or porch, a front door step, back door step, something. It would have been cemented up. I wouldn't have damn turned it in to the police station knowing they gonna fingerprint it, run ballistics. I mean, what? Do y'all not watch the first 48? Dateline, Unsolved Mysteries, shit, Cheetahs, NCIS, CSI, from any of the cities? Nothing. Just stupid. Stupido. I'm gonna end with this because I didn't even honestly mean to keep y'all this long. But, baby, one of the most powerful scenes of this season, and I feel like myself and a lot of strong women can relate to when Rock went off on Detective Howard. When she was like, how the fuck am I continuously blamed for all y'all fucking problems, and yet y'all all continuously come to me with all your fucking problems, never taking full accountability or responsibility for your own actions. And it blows me how y'all always want us to carry y'all weight when you won't even acknowledge it. How am I the answer and the problem at the same damn time? Make it make sense. How? How am I the answer and the problem at the same damn time? How come you can't deal with your own shit? How come I gotta deal with my shit, your shit, they shit, her shit? Why? Why? But I'm the problem. I'm the problem. I'm the problem. I am the solution as well. Now, the plot twist I did not see coming was Kanan executing Ronnie. I did not see that. I thought that was genius. At first, I was like, I know Kanan is not about to make a stupid mistake trying to, like, set his mother up, getting the money and all of that. Like, wow, this is going to have some repercussions. Like, what? But to see it was a bigger scheme to eliminate Ronnie, yeah, Ronnie had to go. Ronnie had to go. And it was Rock to get rid of Detective Howard. It was smart Rock to do that. Because you made it so everything go away now, if you ask me. Hopefully they won't be looking at Marvin of doing it. But yeah, and Unique, I'm glad you back, baby. Thank y'all so much for watching. And if you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.